Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I'm going to do a quick look at and tasting video on two of my earlier persimmons this year. And now this is Russian Beauty, which I believe is also known as Rosseyanka. Excuse me, you can correct me if you want to. Now I deliberately picked these two fruits. I picked three actually, prematurely from the tree while they were still a firm orange, because I wanted to see what would happen if I picked them earlier than I have done previously and let them ripen inside, to see if they would be better than ones that I previously left on the tree. Now I've left a couple on the tree, and what I was thinking is previously I've had them pecked and attacked by birds or other animals while they're on the tree before they got to peak ripeness. So I thought I'd let these ripen inside and see what would happen. Now of course they could be astringent. Now one of the things about picking them a little bit early is obviously they've shrunk in size inside. The ones that are still on the tree definitely look a fair bit bigger than this. These I suppose are about 1.5 inches diameter, size of sort of a smallish salad tomato, and obviously I've let them get nice and go translucent and get nice and soft. They've been in the fruit bowl with other fruits, so I'm hoping that the gases will have helped ripen them. They could of course still be very astringent. I won't know till I open them. I don't know if they're going to have seeds in them or be seedless. I certainly had a persimmon, I think it was a chocolatino, that used to get male and female flowers on it that pollinated the other trees. So I'm not sure if these will have been pollinated and therefore if they'll have seeds in or not. Now of course this Russian Beauty is a hybrid between a pure American and a pure Asian persimmon, so the fruits are small. They would be bigger than this if this was a large tree in ground. I think Rosseyanka fruits can quite easily get to 2 inches across, but obviously this plant was in a very restricted pot area, and that's caused the fruits to be very stunted. I'm going to hopefully get it into the ground this winter, cut it back hard and to give it a rejuvenation, because I should have other persimmons that will fruit for me next year, even if the one misses a year. But I want to get it established in the ground and get some stronger growth on it, or I might put it into a large fabric pot. I'm not sure which. But in any case, I think these are going to be ripe and not astringent, but I'm soon going to find out. So I'm going to flip the camera around and taste them with you, so we can see what we think of them this year. So I'll see you in a minute. Now I would have filmed this tasting outside. In fact, I should be out in the garden doing gardening, but I'm filming this on Sunday the 19th, and it's raining outside and it's probably going to rain all day. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to do a tasting video and see what happens. I'm going to cut this in half. It's very, very soft. It does indeed have a seed in it, so it's been pollinated by something, either by itself or by another plant. There's one seed that looks to me like it's a mature seed. See if I can clean that one off. That's a decent sized, quite fat seed, so let's see if I can show you. I would say that is definitely going to be a fertile seed. There are two others, but they're too small and thin, I would say. Yeah, definitely too small and thin to be fertile. So there's one usable seed. Whether or not I decide to sow it, I mean, if I'm going to do that, I'll probably have to cold stratify it. I think they benefit from being cold stratified. So the main thing is, let's try this fruit and see if this is an improvement on previous years, because I've been pretty disappointed with all the persimmons I've been growing at home. So firstly we're going to find out if this is astringent. I've got a little bit of skin with it as well. No astringency. That is sweet. What a relief. I think it was right to pick it early. I think it helps that we've had a very warm, dry summer, so the fruits have got sweetness better. It doesn't have a pumpkin-y flavour, which I'm pleased about, because I don't particularly like the ones with a pumpkin flavour. Here's the other half. That is very nice. I mean, it could be left, if you wanted it, leave it longer so it got even more liquidy, but I don't think there's any need to. I'm very pleased with that. That's not as sweet as some of the Spanish grown Asian persimmons like the Rojo Brillants we get. And it's small, but that is the best persimmon flavour wise that I've grown. And I'm going to pick probably the Asian ones prematurely this year before they get frosted, because I think they don't do well when they're frosted. Let's cut the other one in half as well. That looks lovely inside. See if that one's got any astringency. No astringency at all. I've got it right this year. And the other one, interesting, the other fruit's got one large seed as well. I'll have to label them because obviously they're seeds from a Rosseyanka. Might be fun to grow them and see if I can get them to germinate. I think they need a lot of warmth to germinate, so I don't know whether to stratify them and leave them to the spring, or to try and put them in a warm propagator now and see if they germinate at this time of the year. Probably not a good idea because they should be dormant in winter. That is the nicest persimmon that I've grown at home. It's not ultra sweet, but it's got a nice level of sweetness to it. Flavours mild. I wouldn't say it tastes like a Rojo Brillant, but how do you explain the flavour of persimmon? It's not pumpkin-y, I'm pleased to say, because some of them are very pumpkin-y, which some people like, but I'm not too keen on that pumpkin pie flavour. Really, really pleased. Yeah, it's a nice persimmon. Really enjoyed it. A bit messy when they get squashy, but of course you can't eat the astringent ones hard unless you've got a way to treat them with carbon dioxide, which removes the astringency. So you have to have them when they're properly ripe and soft. But that is very satisfying, because I think it's the first time I've been really pleased with one I've grown at home. So I'm hoping that maybe the other ones, I've got some high chias out there and a single Hiratana nashi. I'm hoping that if I pick them at the right time and let them ripen properly off the tree, that they might also be very decent. So thanks for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up, of course. Subscribe to my channel. Share the video if you like. If you think anybody would be interested, you can grow edible persimmons in the UK. And remember to click on the bell if you'd like to know when new videos come out. I'll see you all soon. Brett out for now.